welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Vick. Pressure comes and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson, his second sack of the night. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Here's more on the return. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So here's Vick following the interception. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And these are the situations that really tested defenses. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick. If indeed they end up trying.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, tackle him, second guy in, tackle the ball.
Herbert off of play action. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And it's caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this is back to a 5-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Well, yard or two deep. Here comes it.
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. It's going the other way. And they will take over the football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they get the ball to the end zone.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Herbert on the option. He's going to run with it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Justin Herbert keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead.
Partner, wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about. Assignment football for defenders. And that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold up.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, what a turnaround. They exited the Lakers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happening?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Desperation time. Vic on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Again, it's Vic. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down to the 20-yard line.
There's been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Saints are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't ease into that drive. Right out of the turnover, they go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Now look at this.
Oh my fucking God, dude. This nigga glitching.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football.
Through all that contact, he ends up forcing the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, they give to Tomlinson. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 94 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They're going for it with the option right. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. A give to Tomlinson here off the option. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A give to Tomlinson here off the option. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A give to Tomlinson here off the option. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
A give to Tomlinson here off the option.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught out the right flat, and he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good... position as they get it up past the 35. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed in intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half.